Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? It's Moses and welcome your faces back to another Sims 4 speed build. Now in this week's video I went for it's a slightly smaller house. You'll see it's not like really big, but there's ample room. There's definitely a lot of space in this house despite the fact that it looks so small. And I gotta say, like, I'm really super happy with the interior of the house. The exterior is also just, I love it. Like, it's really got its own unique little look to it and everything. But there was something that was slightly missing, and I couldn't put my finger on it. I just could not find what it was. But nonetheless, I still think it looks really cool, and I think it's a fun little house. And I'm hoping that you guys would enjoy it as well. So I just kind of skipped ahead there to show you like all the little small details I added on the exterior. I generally skip those things, and I'm pretty sure I have said this before. But I generally skip those things just because it's like with like the exterior specifically. I sit around for a long time and just like adjust one thing for, I don't know, like 10 minutes just doing the same kind of thing. So I just cut all that stuff out, the nitty gritty boring stuff, because I try and put in only what's really necessary in the video. Because I mean, you do see the final build in the end through the screenshots, and I don't want to make you guys sit here like for really long watching a super long video. So I try and always make it as quick as as quick as possible, while still kind of showing you just about everything. By the way, with this house, I actually did start on the second floor. I don't think I usually do that. Although, you know, for this house, I don't know. I was just really keen to start upstairs. And yeah, so the first room we did there, by the way, was, I mean, obviously it could be for just about anyone, but in my head, that was like a guest room. Very neat and tidy room, very neutral colors. Also, honestly, it's kind of nicer than the master bedroom. If you had asked me, the master bedroom just has a pretty cool little balcony thing going, and its own bathroom, of course. But yeah, you know, I'm really happy with that room, and I'm actually really happy with everything on the interior of this house. Just super cool ideas that came through, and yeah, I'm super happy about it. So I actually chatted to one of you guys the other day. I think he goes by the handle Zambi, and yeah, just had a chat with him on Skype. It was absolutely fantastic. He is one of my Patreon supporters, and again, I would just like to shout out to him and thank him so much for the support. He was a super cool dude, really fun to chat to, and yeah, it was really fun. And hopefully, I get to speak to some more of you in the future. Although I gotta say, I was pretty nervous, but yeah, these kind of things I suppose you just get used to. So anyways, I was really in the mood to just try out like a different kind of room for once, and like a really small kids room I've not really attempted before, or at least not to the extent as I have with this one. And yeah, again, it's super stoked about the turnout of this. This room just looks super awesome. I kind of forgot that I specifically made space to put in one of those walk-in cupboards. Yeah, I don't know. By the time I was done, I realized my mistake, but the room just looked so great, like exactly the way it was. So I decided, you know what, it doesn't really matter, because I mean it looks great. So I'm just gonna leave it like that. And yeah, just filling it up with like toys everywhere. I can just imagine that this is what like a little kid. I mean, my room didn't look like that when I was small. I didn't have that many toys, but I think that's what I would have wished my room to look like at that age. Maybe even at this age, but let's not say anything about that. No jokes. But yeah, It was really fun to try my hand at a small kid's room like that. I think the result was also really great. I'm also quite a fan of this hallway. I don't know what possessed me to put that there at the end and decorate it as I did, but it just looks so cool. Also, that little whole mirror thing there with the curtain, I think that might be the first time I've done that. Like, I actually don't know. Yeah, I actually really don't know, but I don't know. I think that's a pretty cool little discovery that I stumbled upon there. Is like putting a curtain over a mirror. It just adds so much. Yeah, it just adds so much to it. So that was really cool. Unfortunately, like towards the end of this video, I don't know what went on. All right, I really don't. But for some or another odd reason, my Sims just freaked out like every 5 minutes or something, and it just like bummed out. So towards the end, where I kind of do the like patio area, oh, I guess that's what it is. So I sort of rushed it. It does look, I like it. It's not horrible. Although I do wish I could have put more time in. It's just, like I said, it just kept bombing out, and so many times, I lost work, and I'm not gonna, sit and save after every item I place. So I'd try and get a few things done and then save, but it just bombed out. So after a while, I just got so impatient, and kind of just finished it off as it was, and left it is. I don't know why. I think the reason why my Sims freaks out is the program I use. I don't think it's this, Sims itself. But oh well, what are you gonna do? At least it only started happening towards the end. My goodness, if that started happening at the start of this video, wow, I would have gone crazy. Yeah, and here we are with the master bedroom. I am happy with it. It looks really nice. I actually decided to keep this one a little bit more simple. Usually with master bedrooms, I try and go just crazy and put in as much stuff as I can. Because it's the master bedroom. But I thought I'd keep it relatively simple this time. I did struggle with this whole curtain idea thing though. It drove me a little crazy, but managed to get there in the end. And this room did have limited space. Look, I could have just kind of destroyed that little outside balcony area thing there and stretched the room out, which would have made for a fantastic room. But I don't know. That, especially in the screenshots, you'll see like that balcony just looks so damn cool, and I can just imagine myself, like, if I were to live here, I'd go sit outside, because I put like a little couch there. I'd go sit outside and read a book, which sounds pretty boring, I guess, to some people, but that's just, on a nice sunny day when you don't have much to do, you just go sit outside, relax on your little balcony. I don't know, seems like quite a nice thing. Anyways, jumping downstairs now, I immediately went ahead and did like this drop down kind of thing, and that was just simply because I had pretty much already envisioned this. Like, as I started the house, I was like, I really want to make like a drop down thing in this house. So as soon as we got there, I immediately did it, and yeah, I think the results, which you will see, obviously, I don't even know why I bother saying it, but you will see it in the screenshots. But I don't know, I think it looks really cool. I was going to go for a super big TV, but I've been using them a lot lately, since I've gotten the expansion packs. And I just decided, let's just calm down with the big TVs for once. Also, I think it might be a little bit too big for like the space that it's in. So I just went for that TV over there. I kind of feel like they need to have like an in-between TV. A little bit bigger than that one over there, but also smaller than the really big like curved one. Just in between, because like our television at home is slightly bigger than that one over there. Like, it's the perfect size, but it's nowhere near as big as that 3D one, or that curved one, sorry, not the 3D. So yeah, I don't know. Just going ahead with the kitchen again. These counters I have not used in a long time. I mean, they're one of my favorites. I love them. They look super cool. It's got like this really rustic vibe. I mean, it looks modern as well as just, yeah, rustic. So it's really cool cupboards. I haven't used them in a long time, so I decided why not just do it for this house. Small kitchen, not like the most unique shape and everything, but I just think it suits the house so well. Like, it just looks really cool. Really love it. Almost forgot the basin. I've realized that the basin as well as the dishwasher, I just somehow keep forgetting in my kitchens. I don't know how, because I mean, it's like one of the most important things, or it's like one of the bare essentials of a kitchen. But oh well. I also went ahead and used a really like old school looking tile thing there for the kitchen as well, but I think it suits the rustic feel so much. And yeah, I don't know, like, it was a strange shape here at the bottom, kind of because of like the little singular walls that I made poke out and stuff, but I don't know, really interesting final shape going, and yeah, it just looked super cool. The bathroom, I kind of wanted to have like this sea breeze little feel to it, so I went for like, whites and light little bright blue, and the boat, of course, can't have a sea breeze feel without a little boat. I wasn't going to put a shower in, but I felt like this bathroom is a little bit too big to not have one in, so I decided, what the heck, why not? But yeah, I don't know, either way I think it looks really cool. And then this was the little patio area that I told you about that I kind of rushed, because of how the game just kept freaking out on me. But it still looks really cool. I think I could have done so much more if I just had a bit more time to, I don't know, think it through. I've not used that little bubbly thing before, so I was just like, you know what, gonna just chuck it there. I was initially thinking of like a huge dining table outside, but really, it's not going to have much use. So yeah, jumping into the screenshots, the front of the house, this was taken like, I think, at 9ish. That's why, there's like a little bit of a sunset look, although it's actually a sunrise, but yeah, I don't know. Not too much going on in with the yard, but it's just enough, I think. Like, I didn't want to overdo anything. And it just looks really cool. I'm really happy with the turnout. And here's our little patio again, of course. And there we are. You see what I mean? Like, I don't know, this little drop down level thing just looks so cool, especially with that divider. I'm really happy with that. Yeah, moving on to the dining room. Really cool, nice, I don't know, darkish colors, but looks good. I'm happy with it. Going upstairs, I guess it's just like the connector room, I don't know what to call it. Then the master bedroom, which is the bedroom door. Well, it's the door that's connected to that little connector room. Then, of course, the bathroom is just a screenshot because that's pretty much all there is. It's like a really tightly squeezed bathroom. The hallway, love it. Looks super fantastic. And then the first door on our right there was the little boys' room, which also, I think, I'm quite a fan of this room. Looks quite authentic, I think. Looks very believable as well. I love that little nook there as well, especially the mirror with the curtain. It all came out really fantastic looking. And yeah, overall, I dig that little light thing there I did on the wall, and I would like to experiment a bit more with that again in the future. So yeah, and then of course the guest bedroom. Yeah, and that's pretty much everything for this video, the top-down view and all that. So if you guys did enjoy this video, please remember to leave a like and drop a comment. Let me know, give me suggestions and all of that. And hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is Moses getting ready to bounce. One more thing that I almost forgot about. In the next video, I did promise that I would do this on 1,000 subscribers. A little bit overdue, my bad. I'm going to try to do my own house. It's not going to look great, and it's probably not a house you guys are going to want your Sims to actually use. But I just thought I'd, kind of show you guys what my house looks like. So if you are keen on that, I think I'm going to do it either way. But if you are keen, just let me know in the comments. And then, yeah, that's it from me. See you guys in the next one. This is Moses getting ready. to bounce.